So, hey, certainly, I think there's a lot of room for improvement, based on that performance, and that's the optimist in me. Um, but just overall, I think the biggest positive was just our ability late in the game to, create some turnovers and be able to find a way to win. And it was, we could look at a lot of things on the stat sheets that I know you're aware of that, it was not good quality basketball the way we hope to be. So I don't think that it was a real celebratory locker room, and that's on me. It's on our staff. We got to do a better job of making sure we're ready to prepare to play. And we knew that they would play extremely hard. They did that last year in games like this with Gonzaga and Michigan, and I knew taking care of the ball was going to be something I was concerned about, and 21 turnovers is not going to win a lot of games for you moving forward. So certainly got to do a better job of that.
When you finished the first half, it was a pretty big run. Were you surprised that the second half didn't start with the same momentum?
Yeah, we early in the game, we missed some layups. We struggled early from the free throw line and set the tone for that. Even for the guys that we have that are capable of shooting the ball to be under 50%, and some of those were front ends one-on-ones, and so it's that hurt us, and it was a choppy game, and not a lot of flow to it with all the fouls out there. So it wasn't appealing to watch, I would imagine. It wasn't a pleasing game on the eye, I wouldn't say.
What did tonight look like for you compared to what you had been seeing in recent weeks? And in what ways was it similar or maybe dissimilar?
I mean, I've been saying how competitive we've been and how we compete against each other, and hopefully that's preparing us. And I knew this team was a hard-playing team, would cause some problems. I figured a guy like Warren Washington might struggle a little bit in this game, having to guard a guy that's, a handler away from the basket. They're kind of double in the post a lot. So even though you think you have a big guy you can get it to, it's hard to get it to with their pressure. So there were some things that I knew they were going to bother us with. I just think right now it just felt like we're still competing against each other, and we're not competing against our opponent in a collective way. I think it was just very individualized. I don't think we were really, playing like a team should play, at this point. And so we'll watch the film and make adjustments and hopefully have a better performance on Thursday night.
How much of the shooting struggles did you think was shot selection versus shots just not falling?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Frankie has had a really good preseason, and I think 24 shots is more than what we would ever want him to take. But the way he was being guarded, I might have had 40 tonight, when I played. If, your team's just going to back off you like that and dare you to shoot, I trust that he can make those shots. I think he might have settled for a couple, but, so I just think we got to get better balance to our offense, better flow to our offense. Couldn't really go inside a whole lot today, so everything was outside in. They took a lot away in terms of denials. That's how they play. So it became a player's game to kind of break down the defense and try and make a play. So we just weren't real efficient at that end of the floor.
Bobby, everything you've been talking about, kind of the aesthetics of the game, how much can you chalk it up to just game number one?
I mean, I know the guys were excited to play. They, some of it could be a touch of nerves, which always, are a possibility. I just think it's hard to simulate, just all the fouls. It was hard to maybe get into a flow. I mean, if I'm going to try and find an excuse for it, then maybe it's that. And then there's some guys in different roles. So, Des Cambridge was coming up the bench for the first time in a while. He's got to adjust to that, and hopefully we can help him because we need him to be more productive on the offensive end.
Coach, how did Tarleton State's play style make it tough to overcome tonight?
I just you watched them last year. The games they had with Michigan, they forced 21 turnovers, a 3-point game, 3 minutes left. Gonzaga, they were down one with 8 minutes left. You're trying to tell the players how hard they're going to play, and they're not intimidated to come in here. And they've got a coach that's been in a lot of these big battles, so this was nothing different for them. And they they outplayed us, really. I think we just were fortunate to make plays down the stretch and close the game out.
Is that it? Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bobby.
Go ahead. Frankie Collins joining.
So Frankie, Coach said that you had a really good preseason. Do you feel that this game has come an extension of how you played the last month and a half?
Yeah, I would say it was pretty good. I don't think I had a bit of a game. I had like 6 turnovers, so got to take care of the ball and make some free throws.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I'm good. All right. Yeah, I'm good.
Thanks.
But yeah, I think he carried over pretty well.
What were the main sort of factors that contributed to the game being as close as it was, do you think?
I think it had a lot to do with them kind of getting us out of our offense, denying passing lanes, and just being a havoc on defense. I think also we got to make free throws. Obviously, we shot terribly from the free throw line, and we got to take care of the ball.
I think he hit it right on the nail. Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
So for you, Marcus, did it feel like your first game as a true freshman going back in?
Yeah, it felt like I was in foreign territory, but it was fun out there. I'm just happy we got the win. I just got to keep being patient with myself, knowing it's a process out there. So, yeah, just get ready for Thursday now.
When you guys compared tonight to the way that you guys have been practicing exhibitions that you guys have played in, like, how would you say, like, was tonight expected in some ways or unexpected? Or
I mean, I would kind of say it was expected because we kind of been going at each other for so long and kind of playing the same way like they kind of played us tonight and doing all those things to each other. So, I mean, it was expected, but it was unexpected at the same time, if that makes sense. I think if we just continue to stay together like we did at the end and reel out those wins, we'll be fine.
Yeah, we talked a lot about how hard they were going to play, so it was expected on that end. You know, they were going to force some turnovers. That's kind of their identity with their team. But you know, it was points where we handled it well, and there's also points that we could have handled it better. So it's all about just watching film and getting back in the gym, getting ready for Thursday.
Marcus, how do you feel after this game?
I feel good. I'm just happy we got the win, man. I'm healthy, and that's all I can ask for. I'm blessed.
Frankie, how would you compare last season's Tarleton team to this season, having played them last season? And did you expect to have that big of a role on offense today?
I guess in a way. I was just doing whatever I had to do for us to get the win. Last year playing them, they were the exact same. Take you out of your offense and just be in the lanes and stuff like that. So I was really prepared for it. I just think that as a team, we weren't prepared because we went in there like thinking, okay, it's Tarleton, not a high Division I school, you know. So I think we just gotta, get over that and just play basketball.
Obviously, both teams struggled shooting the ball tonight. What specific adjustments are you guys looking to make going into Thursday to improve on that efficiency there?
Just shooting our shots. We shot all the shots we wanted. I think the ball just didn't go in the rim. Them shooting the ball bad, that's kind of a good thing for us, I guess. That means our defense is kind of where it needs to be.
I just think we got to shoot it better from the free throw line. Yeah, we missed 15 free throws, so that just goes back to getting some reps up in the gym, and hopefully we can be better on Thursday.
You guys were able to generate turnovers in some key moments. Do you guys like playing like full court, kind of attacking in that way?
Yeah, I think if we can speed teams up and force some turnovers, because we got a lot of length and athleticism defensively. So if we pick up full court and give other guards trouble, then we'll be able to play in transition.
Yeah, I think a big part of that were the fans. We fed off their energy. If they can bring that energy every night, it can help us. It can help us in the long run. So shout out to them. Yeah.
As much as you guys work in the preseason of being cohesive, developing chemistry, is this like a different, ball game, no pun intended, when you actually have to play a game and everything has to come together?
It's different. It's the first game of the year. I don't think we need to like stress over it or anything. I think we just need to go in the gym and just keep doing what we've been doing and building off each other. Because we have all the pieces we need. Now we just gotta put the pieces together.
Frankie, did you expect before the game that you would take 11 threes?
No. I didn't think I'd take 11. I knew I was going to take some because obviously they were going to go under because of my poor shooting last year. But I didn't think I'd take 11 of them.
I mean, you had no choice. They were
I had
just
no choice. They sagging off. I got to shoot it.
Frankie, there was lots in preseason about your role in this team, your shooting touches. What is your self-evaluation of how you did that tonight?
I think I did a good job with like trying to get people involved and playing downhill, being a dog defensively. I just think if I limit my turnovers and make free throws, then the game would be a lot better and be a little bit more efficient.
Did you expect to take as many shots as you did tonight?
No. But I was just trying to do whatever you had to do to win the game.
Marcus, how did it feel for you to see your first three go in? How did that all come together?
I started off the game. I was struggling a little bit. Kind of got in my head, but once you see one go in, it's just I feel like it's just like the pressure gets off your back. So it was good to see that fall. Wish I could have hit a few more shots tonight, but we'll get back to it this week and get ready for Thursday.
Marcus, Bobby said it wasn't exactly a celebratory locker room, just given the nature of how this one played out. How would you describe what it was like afterward?
It was just we know what we can do. We know the type of team we are. And we didn't play up to that level tonight, so it was just kind of like we won, but everybody in the back of our heads were like, "Oh yeah, we gotta play better." So that's pretty much. It was just an undertone. Like we were happy we got the victory, but it was just like we got to play better on both sides of the ball.
Anything else?
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Oh, damn.